Hi, this is Charles Cecilia coming to you live from New York City Comic Con 2018. Over here, I'm with Bryan Tan.
Hi guys.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm feeling really good. I'm no longer under the influence of Jack Led.
Well, I believe congratulations are in order for an emerging business in Singapore.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So we want to talk about some of the pieces that you're displaying here in New York this weekend.
Right.
So let's talk about this piece. This is a very ambitious piece. I
Yeah.
know for one that this is 32 inches by 32 inches by 16 inches.
Wow.
This is a massive piece.
I didn't even know that, but thanks for that, Charles.
Well, you got to come prepared for these things. So let's talk about the concept and who sculpted this.
Okay, the sculptor is PLOUFFE. I hope I got the name pronunciation correct. But
Apologies in advance if we totally did not get that right.
yeah, so we've never met in person, but we communicate through the emails. And so Marco did an excellent job. He's one of the fastest, most accurate sculptors that we've actually hired. And he worked on the Batman, Shogun, as well as an upcoming,
wow.
yeah,
Another fan favorite, actually.
fan favorite. And he's also working on one of our Marvel characters, Ultron. So, but that will be shown pretty soon. So a little bit about the background concept was that, when we first started this line, we had the Batman.
This line is called the Knights of the Rising Sun.
No, it's just the we just call it the original Samurai line series.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah, because if we call it the line of the Rising Sun, then it goes into the editor, goes to the comics and story writing, and it goes a whole new licensing. Yeah, so we just kept it kind of generic and simple. But the Samurai line, we started off with Batman Samurai, and at that point in time, we were only licensed for Southeast Asia. Right? So after the popularity of Batman Samurai, it sold out, it was successful, and people were really happy about it. So the good folks at Warner Brothers say, it's good stuff. Let's get you guys go worldwide, go global. International. And we were so excited. And then we realized one thing though, but all the Batmans were already sold out. So it didn't make sense for collectors to then want to continue the line to buy the other characters because there's no Batman. So we said that, okay, we'll come up with an even more epic Batman than Batman Samurai. So we came up with the Batman Shogun on horse.
Right.
So he is decked out in full Shogun armor, and Shogun armor has a lot of details.
A little closer so we can really see the detail from here.
Yeah. And one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that we were in Tokyo and we talked to a company that specializes in real historical samurai armor costumes.
Oh, so you guys want to go all authentic?
Yeah, we submitted all our designs to them to get their inputs on how the Shogun armor should be designed so that it's relatively accurate to history. So it's not just something that just came out of our mind. We actually work with experts in Japan to make sure this piece is as good as it gets. Yeah.
You see what I'm seeing here? Look at this amazing detail. I don't know if you're able to get it, but the detail is just absolutely remarkable. And it's like, I don't want to say a step up from the other work that you're doing, but there's no mistaking all the layers to this. Like there isn't an inch or a centimeter of this. It doesn't have some kind of detail.
Yeah, I mean even the gravel and the sand. It's
exactly. And the wood spires and this.
Yeah, the design team did a really great job in this. I can't be more proud of them. And you're right. On videos, on photographs, sometimes it's a bit difficult to capture all the nitty-gritty details. But if you're in here in person, you look at it. Yeah.
And this one also has like multiple portraits.
Yes, he has a total of 3 portraits. We have the more classic Batman look, the cape and cowl, and then we have kind of a middle ground where he has the helmet shape of the Shogun, but he still keeps the majority of the Batman cowl. And then we have a kind of a full full-on samurai Shogun head, which is this one. It has the full setup.
I have to say that this one it's got my vote. I really like the way that one looks.
Yeah, this is probably the most armored version of it.
One of the things, like when you put the other portrait on, the one with the cowl looks normal like Batman, and he's holding the kind of a grappling gun.
Yeah.
And
a
crossbow, sorry. And it looks really good, but over here you feel the intensity.
Yeah.
And when I feel the intensity of this piece, I can tell a story.
Yes,
and
you can.
This clearly is a man on the mission, and Batman is really about the mission. So Bryan, one of the things that I'm sure our fans would like to know is what do you expect an edition size for this to be, and what's the asking price?
Okay, so the edition size for the whole range will be set at the maximum of $999. So yeah, and it's generally made to order, meaning that if we get as much order as 99, then we stop and kept there. But if not, it'll just stop at whatever number people order at.
Okay, that's great, because this is an international piece as opposed to some of your other pieces that are more regionally restricted.
Yeah.
So a lot more people are going to be able to pick up this one.
Well, yeah, but we want to stay true to the promise that we're, to our fans and collectors, that we doesn't mean that just because we go worldwide, we're going to just increase the edition size and make it more like mass collectibles. We still want it to retain its kind of value as a very hard to get piece, limited edition. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to thank you very much for talking to us about the Batman Samurai. On Steed, is that what you would call it?
On Steed, yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Stallion, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna stop there, and we're gonna talk about some of the other pieces at New York City Comic Con. All right, and we're back at New York City Comic Con 2018, and we are talking about the crown achievement, the talk of the town, the one and only Batman Sanity, specially designed by Mr. David Finch.
Yes.
Wowzers.
Yes.
Well, first of all, let's talk about that. How did you get David Finch on board?
Oh well, he's one of the most popular DC
Absolutely.
right now.
And Marvel too.
Yeah, and what we
And Image.
Wow, yeah, he has a long list of history. And so what happened was we were talking to Warner Brothers about artists we could work with, and he came highly recommended. So we got in touch through email, his manager, and we say, hey, David, let's work on something crazy together. And he said, okay, so give me a direction. What do you want? And we said, we want something crazy. We want something that you think is not possible, physically even, and we'll make it happen. So he says, really? Okay. And he went all out. He gave us something truly, out of the world. And that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, I actually saw the original art for this. It looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this piece. How many sculptors were involved in the design of this piece?
Okay, so there are 12 characters in this diorama.
12, did you say?
12, yes, including Batman. So we have a total of 6 sculptors. 3 of them are in-house, 3 of them are outsourced, but they are all professionals. And so basically 6 of them did 2 characters each. Wow. Yeah.
Well, we'll get the names of everybody for you later on. There's too many names to go through right now.
Yeah.
How much does something like this cost?
Okay, so we're at the New York Comic Con, so I'll be stating the prices that they state in USD from GFX. The price...
GFX distribution.
Yeah, GFX distribution, so they're USA distributor, right? And their price they've set is $2,999. But if you pay, there's a full payment option where you can get it at $2,759. So you get a bit of discount. One thing
for advance payment?
Yeah, full advance payment. And
which you can do here at the con.
Yeah, you can do it at the con. And also once they put it up on PO on their website. One thing I need to kind of clarify is some people may think, why do they order from GFX or order from XM? One thing to note is that the prices that GFX states includes shipping from Asia to USA already. So what it happens is that the big shipping costs are already kind of calculated within. And so once it reaches here, there's still a kind of very nominal domestic shipping rates, but that's really manageable. So if you order from GFX and you're in the US, you'll get it cheaper than getting it directly from XM. So that's one thing. That's a tip for all the USA customers.
People should look out for GFX distribution.
Yeah, they should.
Let's take a look at this one over here and notice that you're doing a variant of it. It's like, this is kind of a nightmare sequence.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't really call it a variant. This is actually the original concept.
Design.
Yeah, because, the villains are not just going to crowd around Batman and stand around him. The whole concept is based on, they're all in Batman's mind. They're trying to drive him mad, and hence the project name Sanity. Because Batman's greatest strength isn't his superpowers, he doesn't have any, but it is mental strength. And every one of his psychopaths villains has been trying to make him go insane over the years. And this is a testament to his strength and how even with overwhelming odds and everybody surrounding him trying to force him to go mad, he is still very much determined and focused. So in this case, if you look at the base, they're pretty much kind of like mist or smoke forming the villains surrounding him, right? And hence they are in this smoke color. So this will be what we call the kind of the art. The art version of it, in a way. Yeah.
And where you really notice Batman standing out on this version.
Yes.
That's one of the ways that it distinguishes itself from this one. And these are both available right now?
They're both available. They're the same price, and you get to choose which option you like. So when you order, just tell the guys, I want the color version or the smoke version.
So what kind of an edition size are you capping these two at?
Okay, so this belongs to the 1/6 scale collectibles line. So for 1/6 scale, we cap it at 1,002. Why? So in this case, well, I think in a way because they are different, it's made to order as well. So if there's a lot of people that goes, we want the smoke version. As long as it's below 1,002, it gets made. Yeah. So they will have their separate edition size because we're not going to merge the sizes together. Under the edition size, it's going to be weird if this was one of 1,002 and that was a 2 of 1,002. So they'll have their separate edition size.
Well, this is great because I got to tell you that these are the two statues that seem to be getting the most attention here at New York City Comic Con, and it's incredible that you guys are coming out here. So before we cut to the next segment, I just want to say what was the most challenging part of putting this together? The reason why I ask is because there are so many different pieces. Structurally, it had to be the most incredible challenge for the designers of XM.
Yeah, so one thing is that physically on paper it's 2D, it's easy to just draw people inside, but 3D engineering, how to have every individual character stand out and not, have their hands merged into the bodies. Right. That was the toughest challenge for us. And you got to put it and place them all such that it still forms the silhouette, the whole flow of it. That was the biggest challenge. And over here, maybe I can add in why some comments were, why is this piece so expensive to make? Well, if you think about it, we are having 12 1/6 scale characters. So it's almost as if you're paying for like 12 individual characters, but plus additional effect of them stacked up in a very intricately engineered way to make it all come together in a very nice way.
Absolutely. This is a showcase piece. It's going to stand alone in anybody's collection.
Yeah, it is. To us, we hope that this will be the kind of ultimate Batman tribute where it's not just him, but it's his villains that made him famous as well.
That's great. Well, I want to thank you very much for your time to speak to us about Batman Sanity, which is available now at New York City Comic Con. Yeah. Come on down, come and see us. Put down your pre-orders. It'll be great to see you. Thank you very much.